As architects, we bear the responsibility of creating a lasting legacy for future generations to get inspired. What we believe is the decisions we make should be closely aligned with future aspirations, informed by scientific knowledge and vernacular wisdom. So our practice in Ladakh developed very organically. There was not a deliberate decision that we came here to set up our practice. So, but looking back, what I feel is important in our journey is empathy towards the surrounding, because this relationship deepens our bond, it grounds us, and this is what enhances or enriches the design process and the outcomes.
The inner desire to have our own library of experiences and learnings drove us far from where we were already practicing before. When we came here in 2016, we only had a plan to spend our autumn and oncoming winter. What made us commit to the place for such a long time was a set of opportunities to learn and apply, teach and create with the sense of freedom to explore and expand. In fact, the idea of field was born here in Ladakh, which would imply growth, knowledge, seasons, adaptation, and expanse. Our understanding of vernacular architecture in the region is that it has evolved like a living entity, evolving over the time, and our practice represents a phase in that evolution. The site has a beautiful view of the Stoke range and the Ladakh range, and situated at the Indus River bed itself, having a beautiful grassy landscape around it, has a very beautiful potential of the views from the house. And when you approach the house, look at the way the building is situated within the site. It cuts three different triangles on three sides, having the south landscape for south and east landscape for the gardens, and this north landscape for the beautiful entry and the parking. The house doesn't really have its front side or the back side. The way it's designed in terms of mass, you can view from all around, and it has its own presence and the character. When you think about the connectivity, despite of having the modest size spaces, all the connectivity within the house, the way you enter from the north side, the way you exit towards the south patio, the way you can view kitchen, all the way from the bedroom, and that vista connecting the north landscape to the south landscape and the east to the west.
So, the beautiful part about being in Ladakh and practicing here is there's ample of natural resources, and which is easily available. And with these resources itself, you can build a home which is completely suited to the environment. You can have a passive solar heated home, a home which is very traditional in its knowledge. I think these were the main criteria, like how we selected the materials is because it's just there, locally available.
Ladakh is a high-altitude cold desert in the Trans-Himalayas with a very significant history. Despite having a lot of traditional buildings which can be beautifully restored and conserved, adapted to the modern needs, what goes on in terms of construction around here is due to the migrant labors and the mainstream narratives and a very superficial level of traditional adaptation and aesthetic values. All these rampant RCC construction and energy-intense buildings, hotels and houses that ruins the architectural landscape of the place. What we design in this place carries a significant role in terms of how and what we design and convey through our projects, and this poses a very interesting challenge and experience for us in a place like Ladakh.